What is up, YouTube? This is Weird Station here, and this is going to be the final episode of season one. From what I'm of tbhx. So last time we get Ahu's little arc, so we get to see that different perspective from that one concept trailer, that was released a few years ago, 2 years ago to be precise. And the way they kind of just connected everything that well says volumes about how the storytelling is. And while I can get that many people may not like the way it's telling things out of order, or may not like how things are being taken too supposedly too long to get the answer to, I do feel like when you make that sort of criticism, I can also make the criticism like, is it better to jump to that answer? And if you say objectively yes, then I would have to say no, because I feel like you need to connect more dots to it for that answer you're looking for to make more sense. For example, the whole thing with Moon, like you don't just mention right away, like yeah, Iso definitely killed Moon because of that. I feel like there has to be, they're not gonna answer it, and they're not gonna, and if anything, like just building all the things up to create that situation where everything built up for that initiative for where Iso offs Moon. And now from what we get so far, there's a lot going in, but there's a lot going into that. And then also the whole thing with OG Nice too. That is really sad. And that final scene to where it connects all the way back to that episode 1 was amazing. Was great in itself. And Nice is it sucks to see how hard he's fallen, but there is a chance that it is implied that he may have actually been alive. Pull the freaking pull the freaking mastermind. What was that one dude again? There was it was Megamind. That one superhero. His name was like I think it was Metro Man. That guy, yeah, or Music Man, whatever you call it. But yeah, it was that guy who I remember, if I remember correctly. he basically had a thing, a scene where he faked his death. And so it was kind of disarray, and then he comes back later and he's just like, oh, I'm here. Like, what? That's the kind of, I feel like the setup for Nice might be. And looking back into some of the scenes from episode 1, there's an implication he might have survived. It's hard to jump to those conclusions, but there's a heavy implication that. And I don't think X teleported him up there. But I do think he snapped him out of it, at least. At least I have to feel like X is watching. And as for, the whole thing with X, that whole shebang, like, of course, you have to watch that concept trailer that I shared. We get it from his point of view, now we get it from Ahu's point of view, which is great. And so, of course, the whole thing where you see X as the magician in the circus, the more safer interpretation is that that's what he envisioned X as, a magician in the circus. I mean, there's still the possibility. I mean, but it's not. But I can also get the possibility that what I thought at the time was that he even did some side stuff at the circus, which would not be not out of the possibility. But considering how he normally is, and how he wants to be more very, very punctual as possible, that says a lot. That I don't think that's still very improbable, now that I think about it. And this whole incident with Ahu just Nice, X and Nice just basically boosted him into the top 10. He's ranked 8 if I remember correctly. But the finale is finally upon X, and they released the so disclaimer, and so against my best judge, my what of his judgment, or rather, I it's kind of okay that it was because they released it anyway. It was public. It's not like it's really spoilers. I saw the new animation for the opening, and of course the opening is has some new lyrics. Center Ring is also into it's the version with Center Ring in, and so I don't think the ending is gonna play in this episode now. I've heard the opening is gonna be played at the very end, but it's crazy. I I was thinking about whether I should make a separate video to break that down, or if I should just break it down here. I don't know. I will at the moment at the moment as I'm recording, I'm still trying to make a decision on that. But it's crazy. It blows the visuals from what you see. It blows the story wide open, and it takes on a whole nother level. So I mean, but there were clues to that. There were clues to that that I didn't bother discussing much about it. But now that they were there, now that they're like little visual cues, and I don't think it's in a very pseudo intellectual kind of thing, which I don't like. Which I don't like people saying about this. This is far from pseudo intellectual. If you want pseudo intellectual, you watch Chainsaw Man try to say it's something deep about it, if you want to, which is fine. But that ain't it, man. That ain't it. All right. So, yeah. Hero X Cinema for this finale. Let's get this started. All right. We starting hot. This is the way we start hot. Okay, I see how. I see you. I see how it is. I see how it is. All right. All right. Let's get to it. 3, 2, 1. Let's jam. Last year. For a man. Oh, yeah. Yeah. So now we're back to the present. Oh yeah, to make him the comp. Oh yeah, it was. This is already when Moon was. Oh, after what he did, they have to discuss him because it did, PR moves. Oh yeah. Mm-hmm. Oh, that's his CG model now. Oh, he's rank 3. Okay. Oh, there you are. 35 seconds more. Of course he would. He got the Diddy treatment. Sorry. Mm-hmm. Click, click, click. Wait, you were not noticing, man? Okay. Nice cola. Nice cola. Great. I'm trying. Sorry, I'm trying to look for cues here, and he's just a normal man, just. just spending your time in a damn apartment. Just so yeah, we're up to date now. This is basically the stuff following the episode 4. Oh, he ain't there. He used to buy. I just realized he used to buy. He used to buy 5 for 2. Um. Oh. Yeah. You. I mean, remember, he kind of owes X1, man. Pat. Just the sound effect. They just have to say the sound effects, like animate the sound effect words like that. Nope, I saw you. Oh no! He's just like, I see you. Nah, I see you, man. If you're way to talk, I could get you out of that phone. You could try, but like, oh, oh yeah, the thing with smile. How did I know I'm here? Oh, well, everyone, he's your biggest op now. This man. My God. He's just like, man, I just want to chill. My boy got clapped. Just all right, man. Oh, back the he goes potions in the sky, bend in space and time. No, of course not. Mm. But he was secretly working as a salaryman for FOMO. Bro's just my gosh. Oh, who is it? Wait, is it the? Everyone's trying to go after him. Yeah, I mean, good try. You can try, y'all. Okay, Watson and Holmes, look at. Dude, light work, man. Oh, Sapphire Masters. Oh, it just kind of boosts it. All the. Damn it! I missed the. I missed the. Damn it! I'm gonna look back. He's just made. Why he made everything so effortless? Oh my god, this is fucking lit, man. I don't. Well, yeah, fucking Hosper shit. Oh, that guy can try. At least try to portray, but okay, man. Okay, just. Did you just see what the fuck? Oh, here, take this. Oh my god, this. Oh, you didn't need it. X is like, you don't even do that. Did I? No, 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 no. I got this, fam. Oh my god, man. Okay. Yeah, yeah. They call him a demon, but who's the real troublemaker here? They really just be out going for him, man. Oh, oh, oh! Not the spiral drifting. Okay, Storm. Literally just have the entire Shield Corporation going after him. Nah, we. Okay, man. Oh, we just teleported him out of here. So you're basically violating your own damn rules. Yeah, just to get him out, just to stop him from participating. They're in cahoots. Yeah. I'm not saying it, no, no, no. He doesn't. It's not like it's not like it's worthless. It's just how it is. Like you see how Queen even is a pawn herself. Yeah. Oh, they of course they come. All right. Uncover the truth. Wait, what do you mean by that? Up, man. I don't know anymore. I what in the what in the JoJo Matrix personas going on here, man? All right, all right. This is just too much, man. And y'all just wrecked the whole place too. Oh, free drink. About Zero, huh? About the world of about this world, huh? This motherfucker's just summoned a black hole. Zero. Yeah. Damn this. These visuals, man. This is just beautiful. Oh yeah. And then it just ramped up because they were trying to pose him. Forbids discussion. Oh yeah. Mm. Wait. Oh, that's from Iso's PV. Oh, that's the year one. This is. Uh, oh, this is okay. Year two. And he's just showing them history. He's just making them look through history. He's literally the storyteller himself. He's and he's showing like yeah, just FEOS, FOMO. Oh, that kid was Rock. Yeah, I figured because his father created Zero. and he manipulated this poor young man, Young Chin, man. Wait, Ghost. Oh, okay. I don't know yet. Mm-hmm. Like everything connects. Yeah, even Lucky as well. Oh, okay, yeah. It's just the how it was just the way it was connecting. Okay, yeah. Oh yeah, and he was there because he was seeing all those dominoes moving by all that time. Oh, okay, so that's kind of like on a whim. I get. He's like, yep, including me. Oh my god, this episode is just something. Oh hey, Sian. They finally got her 3D model. Nice. Oh, that's she's remembering no, his daughter. And there she is, Queen. It's like, nah, this ain't my. This is your stage, man. Oh, yeah, nice is. It's like, how he back? I don't know. I got my own thing to take care of. The 5 feet. I determine where I go. Oh, clocking out on time. Okay, he's going overtime. Oh, and there's the new opening. Oh my god, this. Where do I even begin? This is that was a fantastic way to end the season. And that's that. Now, yeah, we're gonna get even more details when season 2 comes along. Oh, that's the hero for the Shonen Queens episode. I think his name was Nine. So they were, yeah, they were working cahoots. What? I'm still trying to hear. What are those things from coming out of the tower cards? Scott got the beat hero. I got to be the hero. I got to be the hero. Man, what in the what in the recreators? Oh, this is just Marvel's Avengers, but better. Oh my God, wait here, where, where do I even begin? How do I even start? How am I going to finish? Am I gonna, you know what? So, out to cinema yet again. Um, all right, let's. So, so this man is just phasing in and out, phasing in and out of the of 2D, 3D, and 4D, literally, or even 4D to avoid all of them. Even when they had someone that could supposedly counter him, yeah, he takes care of them so freaking easily. Where do I where do I even begin? Hold on, I need to start. Just there's a lot to take in. Just the whole deal with where we leave where this is basically things moving forward from the end of Ling Ling's arc, of course, because the whole thing with Moon they mentioned earlier. And then of course like they finally discovered his thing, and X is just a normal salary man. Now from the PV from the opening they played at the very end, he was probably just an ordinary guy, just like any of us. Now, when he gained, I think that was around when he gained his powers when he started to learn the truth himself. Even though he still wants to just live this normal life, you know. Now, the wondering is like, why would he want to quit? I mean, I guess it's the point of where he just doesn't want to get involved in it. But something happened otherwise. Like he was getting tired of it, and but then his boy Smile died, and it's just like, yeah. But then you also see in the opening, like he was kind of dragged into things when you see that one girl, just whoever her name was, and there's some people hinting that she could be the very villain, at least connected to the villain herself. I mean, let me show right here. I don't think right right here. Well, damn it, they zap way too fast here. But yeah, that opening is just actually it's actually crazy. Not gonna lie. And that one right there, and then there was the girl that came up to her. I just want season 2 is definitely gonna touch upon this new character, but that's gonna be for another day. Um, no, let me see. Doesn't seem to be any announcement yet from the updates in the server to see if there's any season 2, but they'll probably announce it at some point. But yeah, let's get to this whole thing. This man, okay, this is the teaser of all things when he just messed with Ahu. He's just like, oh, you spied on me, okay, and like, just snapped him, and then Ahu was trying to get out, but he's just running in circles, like he's stuck on the wall in 2D mode. That's just funny as hell. Again, but even again, the way this guy is just so chill and just able to to be able to assess the situation and just seemingly seemingly effortless in the way he's able to do it with such grace. I mean, now this shit is horrifying. This shit is really horrifying. However the community calls it nowadays. Like, he is just, the way he's able to do that, and I feel like the way he does that is because he's more concerned with a bigger danger. With a bigger danger, he has yet to tell us. He's probably, but then again, it's because he is talking to Arwen. Like, even something like that is, from what we see in the opening, it's something much bigger that he's probably discovering. So hold on, there was that one character that gosh, the way he's just chilling. He's just like, he's not even really doing that much. He's just kind of just doing the most minimal ways of just dodging things. Okay, let me see this guy's it's called what is it? Well, he's not, well, that's not Esol. It's Bo Curl Alt Delete. I did notice that. I didn't say anything, but I wasn't sure what to say. I think it's I don't know what it, I don't know. Is that it's BUO, Bro Crawl Delete, I guess. How do you, where do I begin? Like, but yeah, it's just like everyone is out to get him, and he's just like, man, just get me some soda, man. And people are saying, but he just wants, but like, oh, his soda is his source of strength. That's very, that there's some hints to that, but yeah, like, you know, he said like who the real demons are. I mean, it's the whole corporate. Season 1's been diving into a whole corporate evil sort of deal, and I feel like the season 2, when it gets to the tourney arc, is going to be interrupted by a much bigger threat, and which like is how Howling is gonna, like, he's aiming to have this sort of thing where, like, I think the thing with Zero is where, like, just as how anyone can be a hero, anyone can be a villain. That's what I feel like he's getting with when you say, oh, Zero did never really. That's what I feel like he's also getting with when he said Zero never really disappeared. Right, it's just dodging, whip, dipping, weaving. And he's, you know, talking about the whole thing with Ahu. I mean, we kind of know, like, heroes are basically pawn pieces by the commission and agencies who are in cahoots trying to who are in cahoots, but also trying to check each other too. And they'll cooperate on anything to just try to keep the status quo of stopping another downfall incident. But from what X may be implying right now is something more dangerous than the downfall incident, at least from what the opening considers. I don't even know where to go with the way it is. I'm just speechless. Like, this thing, like, this whole a lot of shit's going on, and I feel like even if I watch it a bunch of times, I will still not know exactly every single detail of what the hell went on when he was literally just easily dispatching these fools. And of course, like, when he put up that bear because, like, he wanted, because, you know, Ahu's kind of there, and, you know, because he's I feel like he could have just taken him out if he want, you know, just incapacitated him right then and there if he wanted to. But since Ahu was this dedicated, he might as well. He was like, yeah, you know, I'll just tell you like that because you're this dedicated. So and you did, and you do owe me a favor of sorts. And so he basically tells the truth of the matter and turned into fear. And this is something that I've always wondered, and a lot of people are already suspecting: is Zero actually X? But with the way it is, with the way it is, it's still not sure. He himself has not really explicitly stated he is the original Zero, or hasn't had any further implications on that. Convoluted to change history. All to bury Zero in the names of people. Who wished to be able to reshape the world with Zero. He witnessed Zero's demise in the establishment of the hero world. And then you see like how he's giving Ahu a little look into it. And I like how the artwork just changes up every time. Every so often. Like just here, and back 3D, then here, back, then here, then back to, then here, back to 3D again. DOS, and DOS, remember, the one that Queen and Sion are under is the biggest of the agencies, and they have a big stronghold on it. Mighty Glory is just kind of is like instigating on things, though. They have assassins on their side. Well, Rock does. New hero agencies and are directly challenging older agencies like UC and Mighty Glory. Alright, yeah. FOMO was rising on some momentum. And hold on. They never discovered that Zero never perished. And he says something interesting here. I do want to look into it. Hold on. Just as fear... Hold on. Just as fear never disappeared, it, alongside trust, became a domino effect. Setting us into each other's world. And basically that's how everything just kind of connected just like that. And this is just a very beautiful sequence of how everything just connects. And hold on. Hold on, wait. So now it didn't really show it, but, and I'm not sure about the year itself at the time. But I have to feel, but it made it seem like that tornado, that battle, was what made the plane in which Baby Sion was crashed. I need to check the whole timeline again. I'm not sure, but how everything just kind of tied in is honestly crazy, and. But the way they connected it, yeah, I'm starting to think that was the cause. Like I was not sure because of how the dates are, but now that I'm thinking about it, that could have made sense. And of course, the final connection was X himself. X himself was probably just a normal guy. At the time. The seeds of cause in fact were planted long ago, and of course, even while that being said, he says they were all chess pieces manipulated by faith. But what is his plan? Defy faith itself. That was his reason. If that's his reason to be X, that says something. Well, it's obvious, defy faith. And then he just clocking out on time. And he literally, so I just noticed that like the countdown here is like, oh, it's my turn to show up in the center of the stage. And so here I am. But I'm not going to show myself in my hero form. I'm just showing myself in my normal form. That is ballsy. That is some. And I mean, I don't. And I mean, at this point, like the commission initially wanted to keep this under wraps, but now that X himself did the initiative to show it, to try to throw a wrench into the works. This is gonna get interesting. And again, I don't think this is just gonna be a tourney arc. This is gonna really be a tourney arc of sorts. It's gonna be something much, much, much bigger. And from what the visuals say, I can't wait to see. I feel like there's gonna be more backstory to tell, more mysteries to uncover, a lot of things to cover. This is probably one of the best original shows I've seen in a while. Not based on any novel, manga material or anything. Nothing against it. Nothing against manga and novel adaptations, or visual adaptations. But To Be Hero X's, what makes it unique isn't the individual elements itself. It's the way they're all utilized. It's the combination of how they're used, and that's what, in my opinion, is what makes this, in my opinion, a masterpiece. Yes, I'm saying it right now. This season's a 10 out of 10 at least, and I'm not gonna be said otherwise. This is how I personally feel. Yes, it had some weak arcs. Yes, it had some little flaws, some little hiccups here and there. Yes, it has some moments of where I didn't really know how to feel about it positively. But I feel like with everything being said and done, especially with this season finale, I have to give it a 10 out of 10. That's just how I feel. And if anyone wants to object to me, have at it. But you're not changing my mind about it. And this is with all my I'm trying to make it as much of a good judgment about it, and yeah, everything just clicks for me. This is something else, and of course, and hopefully, and I am very, very confident that season 2, whenever that officially gets announced, will live up to that same standards, if not exceed it. It's sad that a lot of people understandably dropped it or have it at a very unfavorable stance with it. But this to me is something I personally really needed, especially in a year where, yes, this year has actually been very plentiful for me, not gonna lie. There's been Medalist, there's Orbs from last year, there's Apocalyptic Diary Season 2, there was Soshimi. That shit's an underrated fucking gem. Y'all watch that, please. Apocalypse Hotel. Hold on. There's also Cinderella Grey, which, even though I'm not as positive as most people about, yeah, that's most my Cinderella Grey. Go watch that too. I mean, even if you're new to franchise, that's something I recommend. Yeah, this is a year with some. This is a year where at least the first 3 seasons it has a lot of great stuff. Although I do personally believe that the fall looks kind of just kind of mixed, but not without a whole charade of great stuff, from winter, spring, and summer. I'm very thankful for it. Of course, Karohana is there. Arc Knights season 3 was amazing. Was fucking amazing too. Silent Witch is solid, even though my investment in it is a little uneasy at times. But yeah, I'm pretty sure I've got my message across with this, and I feel like, I feel like out of the 10s, and if you said that I would have if you told me that I would have 4 10 out of 10 shows from this year, I would call you crazy. But that's what happened. And tbhx is probably the best one out of them. Okay, there's Karohana to still be determined, but the Apocalyptic Diaries, I mean, it's kind of a carryover from this season. I mean, I'm considering as a whole. It's one of the best It's probably the best non-sequel show from this season, and I would say that it's it's definitely better than Lord of Mysteries. I'm just gonna say that. y'all can suck up to y'all. I'm sorry, y'all can suck up to that one as all you want. You novel readers. I'm sorry. Like, but like, come that one. I'm sorry. Like, I couldn't really get into it. It does a lot of the usual Donghua pitfalls that I don't like. This one, on the other hand, did not. This is something special. This is a worker. This is a masterpiece in the makings already, if not already. And yeah, I can't wait for the next season. I think I've geeked off enough about it to where I just realized that it's getting a little dark now. So yeah, I'm just gonna end it right there. As for the so the visuals, like, there's a lot to take in. The whole thing with the girl. The whole thing where we see a lot of cameos here and there. If you guys want a separate sort of if you guys are want a separate sort of video where I discuss this and maybe even more about the details, if I have the vigor to want to do one, sure. I mean, go ahead. I mean, but there's a lot to take in. Although I'm usually talking about it with other people in on Twitter or on Discord about it, and yeah, that's something else. But anyways, yeah, that's gonna do it for season 1 of tbhx. Smash like button, let me think in the comments below. Follow me on Twitter, support YouTube channel, join Discord server, share the video around, all that other good stuff. But yeah, that's gonna do it for today. That's gonna do it for now on tbhx. Real Station signing off. See you next time. Take care, stay safe, y'all, and have a great day. Peace.